We are live, I think. Somebody let us know. I'm going to pop open the chat on my end here.
Awesome. We are live. This is
Okay.
lit.
Sweet.
Okay. Welcome back to Boltage Bros, everybody. It has been yet another month and an extra week because we had to wait for the Super Mario Galaxy movie to come out.
You're right. That was the whole reason. I'm trying to find... Okay, it doesn't show live yet. Oh, here it is. Okay.
It has been...
3 dots. Pop out chat. Guys, I did it. I'm going to be able to see the chat. Whoa! People have already commented. Kaladin. Good to see you again. Pumped for the new stream. I almost watched Sinners, but not yet. Watched Hopper's Mario 1, Reminders of Him, Curious George, maybe more. Haha. Well, that's a lot of movies, and I'm going to be honest. I think you did better than me. I was not super great at watching movies this time. Okay, I'm going to add this. How do I add a doc? Doc. Custom browser docs. URL. Boom. Fly. It didn't work.
So you can't see the chat?
I can't see it in OBS, but I do have a pop-out one, so I can just pull that over. But
all right.
I just thought it would like show up here.
Okay. Well, welcome back to Boltage Bros. Thanks for tuning in, our biggest fans, number 1 and number 2. Kaladin, Melee, Live, Laugh, Love. We are back for the live stream with Jarom and Kenny, the Boltage Bros. So, yeah, just let us know some things you watched during the month. I had a pretty good month. Kenny.
Yes.
It was my birthday this month.
Yes, it was.
In
29th.
March, at the end of March. And I got a wonderful gift from my mom, your mom.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show it off right now.
Okay.
You want to see?
Is it Finding Nemo in the background?
No, that's just I like to put like a movie here that's like kind of relates to the video that I did.
Okay, gotcha.
So the last one I did was Super Mario, and it's also a kids movie, so I just put it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is what I got. I am going to be catching up on all my Pixar lore, you guys, because I have a Pixar character encyclopedia.
That's perfect.
Updated and expanded. So this has pretty much, yeah, it has everything all the way up to not Hoppers.
Okay.
And I think not Elio. I might have Elio in here. No, I don't think it does. So most of all the new movies. So I'm going to be catching up on all my lore. Nice. Super happy that I got this gift because I used to have like Star Wars books like this when I was a kid with all the info in it. So this is fun. Brings me back, and I'll be catching up. Haven't seen some of these ones yet. Haven't seen Turning Red. Haven't seen Luca either.
Gotcha.
But some of these I have caught up on. Like I did catch up on the Lightyear movie, which we talked about last month, which wasn't good.
Yeah, I heard.
But most of these are pretty awesome, so I'm excited about this.
Well,
that was the first thing.
Shout out, Mom.
Shout out, Mom.
Oh, she got more.
This one, popcorn.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully my address isn't on here. I don't think it is. Nope, it's not.
Just dox yourself.
So we got different flavors, okay? We got cheesy jalapeno. Okay. I'm not going to go through each of them. I almost attempted to just go through each of the flavors, but no. Got a bunch of flavors. And got a huge thing to match our logo.
Sweet.
So if you ever want to come over, got some lots of popcorn. That was an invite to everyone, not just Kenny.
Oh. Yeah,
If
one
anyone
one
in the
lucky
chat
viewer win the
accidentally saw the
lottery.
address there, no,
Mhm.
just kidding. There was no address, but
Um, yeah, I was gonna say shout out moms. A long time ago, one of our first videos was a video about top like 5 movies or something with moms in it.
mm-hmm.
Am I correct? Right?
Top
Who's
10.
was it top
Wait,
10?
yeah, what was it called?
Here, I'll look right now.
Best moms in movies. Which I have been thinking about that recently. I was thinking that we should make an update on that
Okay.
because I've been seeing some other things with some really good moms in them.
Okay.
For example, I think we made that video before the Wild Robot came out,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah, that could work. That could work.
that should obviously make the list. The character in that one, which they
Mhm.
are going to make a sequel for.
I heard a little bit, but is it confirmed now?
It is confirmed, which
Okay.
I'm surprised about because
Yeah.
the studio went under,
Oh,
right?
wait, what's the studio? Is it not
Or
DreamWorks? It's DreamWorks, right?
something about the studio.
Okay, I was gonna
I
say
can't
I'm
remember
pretty
what it.
sure DreamWorks is still going. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to look it up. I'll make a short about it, guys.
Okay.
Subscribe to see my short about the info because there was something that was going on. It was like someone was like, "This is going to be the last." Maybe they were just freaking out because it wasn't in theaters very long.
Right.
But I got to make an updated list.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I
Well,
didn't watch as many movies this month. I know you've watched a fair few and a lot in theaters as well. So we'll talk about those movies today, and I think you had a plan for something else fun as well.
oh no, that was it. That was just the
That
gift. That
was
was
the
my
fun.
fun thing.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
So the popcorn in the book and
Mm-hmm.
moms. Yeah. Um, in terms of movie though, some people in the comments live, laugh, love. I watch Clicks and Reminders of Him. Um, and Rio, and then they were talking about Click is the Adam Sandler movie, which I also did watch this month. So funny coincidence.
That's funny.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, in terms of Adam Sandler and his movies, I'll just mention this one really quick. They're all the same. They're lots of fun. They're funny, slightly inappropriate, but that's what makes it fun. Not clicks. Click. Sorry. This movie was like a learn to learn to love the present and don't skip past it. Otherwise, you lose out on the important things, basically. And that's the nice thing about Adam Sandler movies is even though they have all this comedic stuff, they always have a really wholesome message. Um, and it always, pretty much always comes across easily, nicely, and well. Probably because they're so not serious. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then randomly they can have a lot of heart
Right.
in them.
That's what I'm
Like
saying. Yeah.
like with Happy Gilmore or with 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a second. I thought this was supposed to be silly. Why are you making me cry?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he does a great
Yeah.
job. I think it's lots of fun. If you ever don't know what to watch, just throw on an Adam Sandler movie in the background. It's almost one of those types of movies, like Adam Sandler movies in general. They're the type of movies where you throw it on in the background and it slowly sucks you in. So you could be walking around doing dishes, but 30 minutes into it, maybe you're sitting down on the couch on your phone or something, doing something, and then 30 more minutes, like you're on and off your phone, and then, you know, 15 minutes later, you're like really sucked in. You know, that's kind of what I would explain it like.
That's funny.
Yeah. 50 First Dates is so good, but don't throw on Uncut Gems. I've never seen Uncut Gems.
I'm assuming don't throw out Uncut
Okay.
Gems.
Okay, I was
All
gonna
right.
say, is
Well,
it really that bad? I don't know.
I wasn't gonna mention it
Okay.
because I think people like Uncut Gems a lot more than me.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems is like the Adam Sandler movie that's not like the other Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
It's like it's where he's a super serious, like it's kind of a serious movie about a guy, Adam Sandler, who has a gambling addiction,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch him spiral down because of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and people were saying this was like so good and so critically acclaimed, and like it gave them tons of anxiety. So I was watching this movie now, I was just waiting for to get anxious, but I never did. And I was like, oh, wait a second. I guess I didn't feel what other people felt.
Yeah.
I'm
Gotcha.
confused.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen it, but maybe I will, and I'll be the middle opinion between you and chat.
I guess Khaled and Melee likes
Yeah.
Uncut Gems.
Sure.
Don't throw on it.
Yeah.
Don't throw on it.
Oh no, throw on, but don't
Don't
throw
throw
on.
on.
Oh, so don't
Oh,
throw on.
don't
So
put
she
it
does.
on.
Yeah. So she doesn't. Yeah, doesn't like it. Okay.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So she did
All
spell
right,
it right.
that's funny.
Okay. Okay. Trying to think. Other movies, Jarom. Tell me which ones you saw in theaters. I know there's one that you loved, and I'm gonna go see it next week. But
Okay,
we can talk about that one if you want, or we can save that for later.
let's talk about it.
Okay.
I watched. You're talking about Project Hail Mary, right?
Yes, I am.
So this movie is the best movie so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned in my review that it might not be my favorite one, but I think I've actually changed my mind.
Okay.
It is my favorite one so far this year.
Okay.
It is super fun, super beautiful, super cinematic,
Mm-hmm.
um, and just yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
It has Ryan Gosling, and I was skeptical of Ryan Gosling. I don't know why. You know, he just like kind of
He
he's a
plays
little
the
bit
same
silly.
roles.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he is starting to kind of do that where he just kind of plays a silly guy.
Right.
Um, but in this one, it fit super well because he needed to bond with an alien in the movie, and just his personality doing that was really, really awesome, and it worked really well.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think that there's like a bunch of different endings to the movie.
What do you mean?
So like it's one of those movies where I sometimes complain about how it keeps going,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just keeps going because it wants to kind of celebrate the ending.
Right.
But this one, it worked in that way somehow, where it was like it just like there was another scene, and there was another scene, and you could argue that the movie could have ended so many different times if you
Gotcha.
wanted to finish it there.
Mm-hmm.
But the last few endings that they have really, really complete the story,
Okay.
which I thought was really, really fun. And usually I just complain about that, so that's why I was bringing that up.
Right. When I think of multiple like endings or different storylines, I think I don't remember which one it was, but one of the later on Despicable Me movies. Do you remember? Is
Oh
it the
yeah,
fourth one?
This-
There's like
yeah,
five different things going on, you know? And I remember not liking
oh
that.
yeah.
So I'm surprised you liked it, but
Hmm.
maybe I mean, we'll see. I'll see it next week and I'll let you know on the next live stream whether or
Alrighty.
not.
Well,
Mhm.
I won't give away too much, but the music was really beautiful as well. I've been listening to some of the soundtrack.
Okay.
When the characters are being introduced to each other, there's a lot of good music that um, uh, just like goes really well with the characters.
Yeah.
It's the same person who made the music in Spider-Verse. So if
Okay.
you, which I've been going back to listen to that soundtrack as well. So if you listen to some of the soundtrack of Spider-Verse, it sounds like it's a Spider-Verse soundtrack because
Yeah.
it has things like sounds
Yeah.
as if they're going through different Spider-Verses.
Yeah.
And that's part of the instruments in the music. And so have you seen the trailer?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, I won't give it away then because the music matches the character style, I feel like, of the alien. And it just like, it really works really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, Live Laugh Love is wondering if you've read the book.
I have not, but I looked at it in Barnes and Noble and said, "Oh man, I gotta do some more YouTube so I can get that book."
Well, if someone in chat, yeah, if someone in chat has read it, let us respond to Live Laugh Love for us and let us know if it's good. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the author wrote The Martian as well. Have you seen
Okay.
The Martian?
Yeah, I've seen The Martian. I love The Martian.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Okay.
Similar, some similar vibes to that for
Right.
sure.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also saw Super Mario Galaxy. So this is the second like Mario movie in. When did the last one come out?
Last year I think,
Was it only
or
last
the
year?
I think the
It's
year before,
okay. Yeah, I
2
was gonna say
years.
it's at least 2 years old. Uh,
2 years
the
ago,
only
same
thing,
weekend.
yeah, the only thing I remember about that Mario movie is Bowser singing Peaches. You know,
Hmm.
and it's Jack Black. So
Hmm.
it's really funny, and constantly, even in the last 2 years, I'll randomly run into some kids or something who are like 6 to 10 years old, just going peaches, 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 peaches. So it obviously left an impact in that age
Yeah.
group. But
Yeah.
will this one have the same effect?
Well, I guess so,
Okay.
but I don't know what kind of impact the first one really left. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well,
I
that's what I'm
wonder if
saying. Just for that
I
age
wa-
group. Yeah.
I wonder. I wonder if they will look back on it later.
Yeah.
Because the movies that I look back on because I can understand them in a different way,
Hmm.
or in the same way, just deeper,
Yeah.
because kids aren't necessarily dumb. They can understand the heart in movies.
Hmm.
And so I go back to those kids' movies because I felt something.
Right.
And so I don't know if even people are going to do that with
Well, this
the
one,
Mario ones.
yeah, this one I haven't seen the movie. I've seen some posts about it, some reviews, but one post I remember specifically was, I just went and saw the Mario Brothers Galaxy. I'm gonna butcher the exact phrasing, but the Mario movie in theaters, and boy was a movie. Uh, boy has a movie never been made so much for an iPad.
Yeah.
Is that what it felt like?
Yes, but why not?
Yeah.
Because might as well. You know, they want to keep it Mario. They want him to be a flat character so that he can be in the games,
Right.
and don't make him too crazy. Um, and then they want to throw in a bunch of things from all the different games to have some fun and
Right.
make people happy.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was one character that showed up, and I was like, "That's cool. Oh, what?"
Okay. Okay.
And then but that moment was so short for me that
Okay.
I don't have any other reason to go back except to tell people, "Oh, that was cool. That was a
Okay.
cool scene for 10 seconds."
Yeah, I think one thing people need to remember about movies like this is it's not really about the movie, you know? It's more about the character and the games behind it, meaning it's basically one big marketing ploy
You
for
could say that,
that.
or I mean, a nicer way would be to say it's one big celebration.
Sure, but I don't think the company Nintendo looks at it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, both.
It's Nintendo. I don't know if you know Nintendo's history, but they don't really care, you know,
Huh.
about their customers, you know? So to me, it just feels like, yeah, we're going to make this to remind people that Mario is a thing because, not because they're losing out, just because they can. And no one else can because no one else has history like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
it definitely was very boring. And I was very surprised when I was watching the first movie. I was like, "This movie made $1 billion. Everyone's been
yeah.
singing the Peaches song.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe I missed this one 2 years
Yeah.
ago." And I was just sitting on my couch like, oh,
Yeah, that
what?
makes me so
How am I
sad.
so bored?
Yeah,
What is going on?
because I was pretty excited honestly for this because with things like this, movies like this, I feel like they miss out so much on. I haven't seen the movie, so let me know if I'm spot on. But with past similar game characters and movies, stuff like this, I feel like they miss out on the creative aspect because in the game there's so many things going on. Uh, what's the one? Yeah, the last one. I felt like the last Mario movie was good because they were pretty creative about it. Um, because there's like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong and things going on within that movie. Um, and I'm trying to think of a good movie to make my point here. Uh, what's a good game character movie? Maybe like
Well, I
I don't
think
know
other
what
game ones have been
like
good,
yeah,
you know?
but like it could be so much more, right? Like with Mario, there's a million worlds, right? With a million different characters, and all of them have so many different like powers and whatnot that it could just be explored more, in my opinion.
Yeah, explored more is a good way to put it because they do showcase it all. Eh, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything because there's tons of power ups. They show everything. There's like the penguin power up, the ice,
Yeah.
the hop, blow up into a balloon, flying, which is
Mm-hmm.
like, what the heck? Why didn't you use that the whole time? And then,
The
and so they
Eagles in Lord of the
definitely
Rings, right? Isn't that the good one in Lord?
uh, a bit, but yeah, they showcase it all, but it doesn't mean anything
Yes.
because the power ups just kind of are there for them when they need them
Mm-hmm.
to have some fun. And
Yeah.
um, but my thought is, it's like, what if they created an actual magic system behind the power ups?
Yeah.
You know how cool that would be?
Right.
Like, who makes the power ups? Is there a limited
Right. Go
supply?
deeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
How
deeper.
much do they cost?
Mm-hmm.
You
Make
know?
something like you can make something new even with characters that are old. Is kind of what you're saying.
Um,
Like it's not even necessarily new. It's just adding to it, or like you said, exploring a little further.
yeah, in making it in a
It's,
movie,
it's yeah.
an actual movie plot, and not a
Right.
not a showcase.
Right. Exactly. You know what movie did do it well? Maybe not well, but one that I remember fondly is
What?
Angry Birds.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, that does work.
yeah,
Because there's not much to Angry Birds,
right, exactly. And so
so they did
they
make
did
him a character.
explore the
Yeah,
character, and it was funny, right?
yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's just one that I look back at a little more fondly than some of these
I haven't
other ones.
haven't gotten to the Sonic franchise yet, but
I
people
did.
praise
Oh
that one.
yes, Sonic. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen second or I think there's two more, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah, and a whole series.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's three movies. I've seen the first one, and I did enjoy it. Um, Similar thing though, it probably could have been explored more. But I haven't seen the second or third one, so maybe that's more of an aspect in those.
Mm.
I know like Shadow is in and Knuckles are in the second and third one. I forget.
Yeah.
I do have fond memories of the Sonic
I
um,
did see one
movies
thing
or
on.
game.
I did see one idea that somebody had,
Mm-hmm.
which was to make a Luigi Mansion movie.
Yeah.
Because that way you have a real plot where Luigi is a scared little guy. He hasn't really got to have his moment, and he's going to overcome his fear through the journey through the mansion.
Right.
Like that would be a cool movie.
Yeah. I like Live Laughs Love's point here. It was disappointing for the adults who were expecting to feel like they could go back to childhood memories. Is that kind of a feeling you had?
I think that if somebody went and did play all those games, they would have a lots of enjoyment
Okay,
one time.
gotcha. Yeah, yeah, gotcha. Okay. Need a Stardew movie. It would be a rom com or drama romance. You know, I lasted
Oh,
about five
that would be
minutes on Stardew Valley, so this is more your expertise.
that would be so funny. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, all the love triangles.
Yeah. What video game should be adapted that hasn't been adapted? Is there any that you can think of off the top of your head?
Like so many have been at this point.
Let me see. I'm gonna.
And usually I only know about them because of the movie.
I'm trying to think of some video games. I think Assassin's Creed is one. Spider-Man obviously comes from that. I just looked up video games.
Yeah, Google never works. Google sucks.
Yeah.
Oh no, I said it on Google, on YouTube's Google.
Oh no, we're gonna lose our channel. Um, yeah, Lego's already a thing. I don't know. I honestly, I agree with you. At least all the major video games are now movies. I can't think of any that are. I guess you could go with more modern day games. You could make like a League of Legends. That's a very popular game. Obviously, make a League of Legends movie.
Well, they have Arcane.
Yeah,
It's not League of Legends.
that's
It
true.
is League of Legends.
Yeah, but
They've done
more
that.
specific with like the exact characters. Make a storyline out of it. You could do the same with Dota or even Clash Royale if you really tried. I mean, you
Yeah,
would have to really try
they've done
Clash
it.
Royale either.
Oh yeah, they could do Clash Royale for
Yeah,
sure.
there could be. I mean, there's plenty of characters. They need some good PR. Maybe throw that in. Um,
Well, anything else
okay.
that you watched this that you want to mention?
Other movies that I watched? No,
Okay.
I didn't watch. I was slacking this month. Didn't get to as much.
Well, I'll mention one that Live, Laugh, Love mentioned. Uh, Reminders of Him, which
Oh yeah,
I've been going to movies weekly, so sometimes I just end up going to a movie that I don't think that I would ever watch,
right.
and sometimes it's a loss, and sometimes I'm like, man, I lost my money,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's a win. And with Reminders of Him, I felt like it was a win
Okay.
because there was a lot more depth and heart to this movie than I thought there was going to be, because I thought it was just going to be a romance movie, but it actually ended up being about a mom and her daughter, and also she's dating somebody.
Okay.
So it was really fun and
Mhm.
it was really nice. And I cried a lot,
Yeah, I was.
which I
Yeah.
realized doesn't just happens too much for me in movies. So
Uh,
it doesn't mean a lot.
okay. Well, I was interested in your take on this because my wife went as well, and she loved it, and she told me like I should go because she thinks I'll cry. And I was like, I don't really. Last time I cried in a movie, last two times I can remember is How to Train Your Dragon 3 when it came out in theaters. But half the reason for that is because it's literally my childhood, and I loved that series throughout my whole life, and I still do. And I would still probably cry today. The other time was I was younger, and it was like Avengers Infinity War, and Spider-Man was like, I don't want to go, you know.
Nice.
So those are like the two times I've cried. But
That's funny.
yeah, so I was
And
interested to
what
hear your take on
valid
it. So
valid
maybe,
times.
yeah. But my wife knows me well, so maybe I'll go and see if I
I
let the
think
tears
this
run the
might
course.
I think this one might get to you.
Okay. She
Um,
told me because I do have a daughter, and so she told me that's partly why. I think,
mhm,
if I remember
yeah.
correctly. So we'll see. But maybe I don't want that. I don't, is it like a good cry or is it like
No one
my daughter
dies.
is dead cry? Like,
No,
okay,
not that.
whew, good, because then I wouldn't be seeing it.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, it was made from a book. So there's a couple of parts in it that's like that would have worked better in a book. That would have worked better for women reading a book, you know,
Yeah.
because obviously there's much more going on inside her head, and they decide to. So there's a scene in the movie where they go to a mansion, and he shows off his mansion to his girlfriend, and he's like, "This is my house," and then the movie doesn't show it, but it's implied that they had sex there.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, that part didn't need to be in the movie at all.
Okay.
I'm sure that was just in the book for women who wanted to have a fun scene.
Yeah. It's a classic these days too.
So yeah, other than that, the movie was pretty solid, like one thing to the next.
Okay.
The script was a little bit bare, but I'm just assuming there's thoughts going on inside her head,
Right.
which I don't always mind sometimes in movies because
Sorry, I'm reading chat. Maybe this goes along. Live, laugh, love.
okay,
You smell like apples is a line they put in the movie, and it definitely only sounds good in the book. So wait,
yeah,
live, laugh, love. Have you read the book?
you got to be really
This is
in the book. You got to
yeah.
be feeling the feel.
Is what Jarom's saying correct? Like there's a lot more going on in the head, like in the book. We'll see if she responds, but
Cool.
yeah.
What was I saying?
Um, more in the
Oh,
head.
I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind sometimes when there's space in the script. Sometimes what happens is I fill in the gaps. My mind just like fills in the gaps with, oh, I know somebody like that. And my head just kind of fills in those things.
Gotcha.
That happens to me when I watch Twisters,
Yeah.
because in the movie Twisters, the main girl, she doesn't have a ton of lines because she's very sad throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But because of her country feel and the way that she acts, I'm like, that reminds me of someone.
Yeah,
And I just fill in the gaps.
that's actually a really great point. When I look back at Twisters, that's a great example because she actually really is not much of a character.
Right.
Yeah, so that's actually a great point, showing
Well,
that it didn't
I
really
got
matter.
the point from somebody else, but
Okay.
about how she's not much of a character. But I was like, why do I feel like she
Yeah.
is? It's like, I think I fill in the gaps.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There, Live Off of responded. I haven't read it, but it sounded like a line that only works if you're reading the moment in the book. I did recently read Verity, which is another Colleen Hoover book they're making into a movie. Verity will also be hard to watch if you're a parent. Okay, so I will not be watching it then.
Yep. There will be another Colleen Hoover movie out this year. Not a romance, though. It will be a thriller, I think.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Good for her. Moving up. Just going back in the chat here because we skipped some of this Stardew Valley movie. It Takes Two. Have you played It Takes Two?
No.
Okay, I recommend
yeah.
it.
I did.
You've played it? It's a game you play with your wife.
Oh yeah. That's kind of just that one's good because it already has a story.
Right. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna mention like it kind of already is. So if you make it a movie, I guess it'd just be fleshing it out a little more, because it's not just a video game. It's a video game story. It's a story mode, right? It's not just like, I guess Mario. I guess they're technically story modes, but not really. You're not thinking about that. But It Takes Two is like the focus. So yeah. Let's see. Give us Rocket League in the style of the movie Cars. I don't know if that would work or do justice to either Cars or Rocket League.
That would be so awesome, though.
Yeah. Lightning McQueen playing soccer. Lightning McQueen is in Rocket League, though. So maybe you can make it work.
In Rocket League? Because if Chick Hicks is in Rocket League, then that might be convince me to play.
Yeah.
Just so that every time I can get a goal, I can say, Chick, Chica. Every time I get a goal. Which wouldn't happen very often, but it'd be worth it.
Yeah, he is not in there, but if you can convince them, I want Mater in there. I think that would be very fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say?
You should. What would Mater say? Probably
Yeah,
something
when
to
he
do
gets a
with maybe
goal.
going backwards, you know.
Yeah.
No, there's got to be a
There's definitely lines from the second one that you could
yeah.
use.
What's
I'm the
what's
bomb.
I'm the bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Wait,
so
let's
good.
see. Tomater lines.
Yes,
Get her
Mater, you
done.
are the
Oh,
bomb.
dadgum. Dadgum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good too.
that's yeah, okay. Ain't no need to watch where I'm going, just need to know where I've
What do I
been.
have?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's in the
hallelujah.
Cars
That's a good
video
one.
game too. Whenever that was.
So good.
Am I the world's
Oh
best
man.
backwards driver? Yeah.
Oh man. Well, speaking
Sorry.
of
Now I just remembering the movie, sorry. Just
speaking of
okay.
Pixar, I saw
Uh-huh.
Hoppers.
Okay.
This
How
was
was
so
it?
strange.
Okay.
It was so strange.
Wait,
If
wait,
you've
wait,
seen
wait.
the trailer,
Before you talk about the movie, here's my thoughts before seeing it. I haven't seen it.
okay.
Okay. It looks I'm expecting it to not be that good, but my hopes are high.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, because it looks difficult to pull off this kind of idea. You know, I don't know why. I don't know what about it makes it seem difficult in my mind. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but the idea of being in the world of animals who can talk, who still perform, you know, the natural order of things or the predator, whatever that's called. I don't know. Figuring out the line of how to make that work
Yeah.
correctly in a movie sounds
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they pulled it off,
Okay.
which only works because, like I said, the movie is so strange.
Okay.
And it just knows that it's so strange. All the characters in the movie know that this is strange.
Okay.
So it works. Um, that being said, it's also kind of similar to some of the other kids movies that have come out recently where it's like
Mm-hmm.
fast,
Yeah.
like one thing after another,
Short attention
boom,
span type
flash.
stuff.
It has um, it has a scene at the beginning that is kind of slow, and it reminded me of some other Pixar movies where they have flashbacks and they're like frolicking, and that was a slow scene at the start, but after that, oh man, one thing after another.
Right.
Yeah, no time to slow down at all until somebody finally goes, like, the everything's building up in the conversation in the movie the whole time. You're like, there's no break, there's no nothing until one of the characters finally like screams, and everyone's like, you're screaming, what's happening to you? And they have a sentimental moment.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's like that's what it took to slow things down. So funny.
Okay. Well, should I see it? Do you think I would enjoy it?
I think that you should watch it. I think you should watch every Pixar movie because it's cool to kind of see like where the studio goes.
Mm-hmm.
This one was fun because I think it went a little bit closer to back where it was,
When they were
but
doing
it's
well.
still not fully there with the heart.
Okay.
It does have some good messages, like Zootopia. It's similar to Zootopia actually,
Okay.
and maybe I was just reading it in that way, but I was like, are they trying to be political? Which it's always. I think it's great when how Zootopia did that. It was like, it's that they're saying it's political, but everyone's like, we know, but also we're just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's like we know deep down, but you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Gotcha.
what makes it fun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, is that why you're wearing your Wilderness Explorer jacket? Because
I'm wearing this because it's comfy
okay.
and
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Me too. My wife has a shirt as well that says Wilderness Explorer on it.
Well,
Okay.
I did watch one other animated movie this month.
Animated. What other one came out?
Well, it didn't come out. I just watched it,
Oh, okay.
and I'm actually watching it again tonight.
Okay.
Because I was watching it before we started this, and I'm going to finish it,
Oh, okay.
which is Puss in Boots: The Last
Oh,
Wish.
yes. I watched this.
You've seen this?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about this.
Okay.
Um,
I love it.
isn't it the greatest movie ever? 9 out of 10.
It is one of the greatest movies ever. Yeah.
So the animation is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2D/3D.
Mm-hmm.
It has characters who have flaws.
Yep.
It has meaningful relationships that can bend and break and come back together. It's super funny. It has a bunch of hilarious lines, and then it just gets intense, like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I was having fun, and now I'm scared.
And not to mention the coolest bad guy ever.
100%.
Bounty Hunter is literally one of my favorite bad guys in existence in movies. He's so good.
It's so cool. It gives me goosebumps every time he walks in. Yeah.
Have you ever seen those like random Instagram edits where they kind of edit
Oh yeah.
cool just DreamWorks bad guys, and he's always slinging his things, and then it goes to like the bad guy from Kung Fu Panda, whatever his name is. Yeah, anyways. Just thought about that because he has so much aura, as people would say now.
Well, I always get edits of working out in the gym to the sound of that bad guy coming. It's like you think you're doing well until Bulgarian squats or something like that. So with that bad guy sound and whistle.
But I do enjoy about that movie just how willing they are to make it serious. Because with a Puss in Boots movie, like you're thinking Shrek, you're thinking, I mean honestly, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Shrek, so I'm thinking it's gonna be something like similar to that kind of idea, that kind of comedic relief, something that's not really super deep. But this one just, maybe that's partly why I look back at it so fondly, is because it was so unexpected. Right, it had no right really to be so good, right? And it's not just us that thinks that, right? This is a now popular take from a movie that wasn't really popular when it first came out. You know, I wouldn't say it wasn't popular, but it wasn't like people were looking super forward to it. Does that make sense?
Yes. And then when it came out, people were definitely mind blown.
Right, which makes it just infinitely better.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that you want to see in animation versus what we just talked about before with some of the Hoppers and Super Galaxy movie, where those are just fast paced, lots of colors, and it's normal. It's like the 3D animation that we know. But then this one just tries to go somewhere else and just looks so cool. And it not only looks cool, it helps you feel the moment more in everything. Like if someone is flying towards someone else, they'll add like the white streaks where it shows them going fast, or they'll do like a little chink and like something will fly off the swords that are fighting against each other.
Right. This is DreamWorks, right? Right. Yeah, that's DreamWorks. Yeah, they like are.
They have such a weird mix of movies.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. I don't understand them because I never know when they're going to come out with an absolute masterpiece or something that is just, I would never look at this again. Yeah. Right? So
it's so random because when I just put in this movie and it shows like little DreamWorks animation, and the original one was the moon going up and he like flicks the thing off the moon. Now they have the whole intro where it goes through a bunch of their characters and it shows Shrek and it shows Trolls and it shows How to Train Your Dragon. And it's like, wait, this doesn't fit.
Yeah. They're not
These
the
aren't
same
the
thing. Yeah. It's crazy.
So yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah. And then I really like how it shows the panic attack so well. It shows Puss in Boots' fear so well. Like he all of a sudden he turned into somebody who would flight,
Yes. Right,
and then that moment,
one life.
Yeah. And the moment where he sits with the dog and just calms down, it's like that's the coolest moment in the movie.
So good. Yeah, and even that little dog provides so much perspective from just being an idiot, basically. But basically his naivety, I guess, even though he has no reason.
Not even that.
Well, he's like naive, but he has no reason to be naive because he's experienced everything. But so he's choosing to be such. Right, which you get as the movie goes on, but that's so good, right? Because it explains it to Puss to help him understand the importance of his one life or whatever, and living it to the fullest. But it just provides so much perspective to you too, right? It's like it's a choice, right? It's not nothing to do with how life actually is. It's just how you choose to perceive it, I guess. Yeah.
And I love the way that they treat him. They just treat him like trash, like both of them.
Right.
Like it's great because it shows that they're similar. So what I'm talking about is Puss in Boots and Kitty Softpaws. They together are hanging out with Perito the dog. And when they both treat Perito like trash. So it shows that these two are kind of similar. Like they vibe with each other and they're a good match.
Yeah.
But also it just makes it more fun instead of having somebody who's super mean and then someone who's like, come on, you should he's not so bad.
Yeah.
Which kind of happens throughout the movie, but I love how they just like at the start, they're just like, what the heck?
Yeah. It's like, who the heck is this guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is so fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad we got to rant. Rant is the wrong word, but rant good about this movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Puss in Boots, go see it, guys.
Yep, I'll finish it tonight again. Have you seen Paycheck in a while?
What is Paycheck? Do I know?
We'll finish it off with this.
Okay.
This is a movie that I used to watch back in the day.
Let's see.
Because Dad liked it. And I watched it again recently.
I don't think I've seen this.
And it's fun. I think you'll like it. So basically in this movie...
I must have watched it with you guys at some point, right?
Yeah. Basically in this movie, this guy works on a project and his memory is erased and he's given a bunch of items.
I remember.
And the items have to help him figure out what to do next.
This is the one I'm always trying to find, but I could never remember the name. And you know what I always ended up finding instead? Source code.
Yes, those are the two that I know.
Yes, I always found source code, but I could never find Paycheck. So I need to watch this one.
So it's funny because looking back, it's like it's a little bit cheesy, but only because it was made back in the day. So it's like it works so well for its early 2000s feel. Yeah.
Yeah, this movie is a year younger than me.
There's a scene where he takes all of the items and he's laying them out on his bed, like super dramatic.
Yeah.
Just looking at all the items. And then he steps back and he looks down and he took the time to put all of the items in the shape of a question mark on his bed. and it's just like the most intense,
That's so
serious moment
perfect.
ever.
That's so perfect.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll
Yeah.
have to watch it. I do actually want to watch it because I could. It's been a long time, but I always try and search for it because I remember it, but I could never remember the name.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, and there's another funny part where so he's given his items, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the bad guys are questioning about his items. He's like, "Where did you get these items?" He's like, I don't know. They're not mine."
Yeah.
And then they grab what a watch is one of the items, and they put the watch on it, and they're like, "It's a perfect fit." And I was like, "Wait it's a watch."
Yeah, that's adjustable.
Yeah, at least most of the time,
Yeah.
I mean, some people have their own.
I guess
I don't
maybe
know
he's rich, so maybe it's
where
like
you put it on your arm. You could definitely say it's a perfect
yeah,
fit.
yeah, yeah.
So there's just like there's a couple cheesy moments, but it just is great.
Right. A
Yeah,
couple convenience moments. Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty fun.
That's okay. Some movies can be good despite that or fun despite that. Yeah. It's like
Hmm.
this is kind of slightly not the same, but I remember Aquaman when it came out. We did I go and see that in theaters with you? Who did I see
Nope,
that with? I watched it with someone, but have you seen Aquaman?
nope.
Okay. Well, you can if you want, I guess. I don't care. But it's so bad that it's almost good, you know? Like it makes you laugh. It's not so bad,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's just like moments that are so like cheesy or like the some man. Okay, things that bring you into a movie is it being realistic in some way, right?
Hmm.
Whether that's dialogue or the plot or usually a combination, has to be reasonably realistic for me to be immersed into it. If it's not, even within the bounds of the magic of the world or whatever, if it's not, then it just takes me out of it completely, right? And so there's some where it's just not and it's boring, and then there's some where it's so not that it's just funny, right?
Hmm.
And Paycheck is, I mean, probably like that, right? I mean, no one's going to take the time to put a question mark on their bed out of the stuff they're laying out and make it really dramatic, right?
Yeah.
Or it's a perfect fit with the watch. That's just not reasonably realistic for someone to do in a movie within the bounds that the movie has set. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, so maybe go see Aquaman. It's been a long time. Maybe I'll try and rewatch it because that was a long time ago. So maybe my mindset's different now. But I just remember that was so horribly funny. Yeah.
Well, we got the new Supergirl coming out soon,
Yeah.
and um,
Another superhero
Aqua,
movie. Mm-hmm.
Jason Momoa plays a different superhero in that movie now.
Oh, he does.
Yep.
Wait, it's DC. So are they just getting rid of him then, or?
Maybe kind of. Who knows?
Huh. I don't never know where DC is going.
Yep.
They don't have a clear path. That's one nice thing about Marvel. Even if I don't really like their movies very much anymore, at least they have a path and they have direction. DC just
We've
feels like, hey, we have a direction for 6 months, and actually scrap it. We're gonna do something else, and that's every six
yeah,
months.
yeah. They haven't rebooted the Marvel since Iron Man. That's pretty
Right?
crazy, actually.
Yeah, it is.
We have an explanation for the paycheck. He had a tan line.
And the watch was a rectangle. It fit perfectly.
What?
I mean, he could have
Oh,
been any watch that creates a tan line.
in a rectangle though. What are the odds?
I guess I'll watch it. I'll bring it up next month. We'll see if if I think it was a realistic thing for them to say in the moment.
Oh, something else happens in that movie that's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's an alarm that goes off, and then I realized this happens in so many movies, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why is it when alarms go off in buildings, the lights turn off all the way, on all the way,
Oh yeah.
and then off all the way?
Yeah.
It's like, who designed this system for emergencies?
Yeah, that is a horrible design.
Yeah, it's crazy. It happens in a lot
It
of
does.
movies.
Yeah. It makes it more
It's like,
dramatic,
what?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Convenience again. Okay, well that's I don't have any more movies. I'll hopefully watch more this month.
Unless you watched Beast Game Season 2.
I didn't. I watched the first few
Oh,
episodes. For
man.
some reason I kind of fell off.
That's all right. It's the
Yeah.
same as first.
Okay. Well, the first one is super good.
I really liked the episode of the exchanging money. I don't know why I thought that was the best. I like the ones where the characters are
Exchanging money,
people.
like when there was like 8 of them or 6 of them left. 6 of them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did the same thing.
Okay. That was really good in the first season. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I like those ones. It's just like I like the drama.
Well, I like the drama, and it shows like people are smart. you know, like
Yeah.
some people can
Or not.
or not. Yeah. But I just remember the first season. There was the one dude who like got himself through by getting 2 votes or whatever, which should not have been enough to win. But then he promised votes to multiple people, and then threw his vote to someone who he knew wouldn't get any other votes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, it was so well done, like, and then there's some people who just get in because they're nice. So
Yeah.
yeah, here, go ahead. Yeah.
Did you get to the part where Monica says, "Monica, villain arc season"?
Is this the second season?
Yeah.
No. Wait, which one's
You gotta
Monica?
get to
Is Monica the nice one?
Monica's the one who ends up dating that guy.
I didn't get that far, but I've seen some things about
Yeah.
people
You
that
got to get to that far because it's really funny the way she says
Okay.
it. Monica, villain arc season.
Yeah. One thing that one thing that I don't know if it bothers me, but during the first season, some of the people's reactions just felt too dramatic in moments. Like sometimes Tawanda, the girl who got second, she's like doing like with her
Oh yeah,
face.
well, that was just her.
Look, I know it was
She's a
so
boxer,
funny.
right? She
Okay,
knows what to do.
okay, maybe that's where it comes from then. But it was so funny. Or like it's like I just if I was in that scenario, I don't think I could take myself seriously, and I would laugh in any like serious dramatic moment because that's just how I am. And I could be like, I don't know, someone could be getting mad at me or something, or there'd be like lots of tension, and I would probably just laugh, and it would be probably not great for TV, I guess.
I tried to see if I could sign up for Beast Game Season 3, but
Yeah.
they need one person from every country for Season 3.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I was like, I'm not going to be the only American.
Yeah, highly unlikely. Yeah, me too. Live, laugh, love. It was, lots of cringing, but people are trying to get their start, to be an influencer, and some succeeded. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe I'll get back into it. I'll let you know next month, or
Okay.
end of this month, I guess.
Well, thank you for the 2 people watching still.
Yep, appreciate you both. We'll make
Been
lots of
here
shorts
the whole time.
out of this live, I think.
All right.
Okay. Well,
This has been Boltage Bros.
Yeah. And as always, let's
Let's
bolt.
bolt.